it's time for another video. So, I actually just finished watching ngx.i.x a couple of minutes ago, believe it or not. But I thought it was going to be a good time to make a video I've been meaning to make for a while. I have not watched the Skyblock or whatever these are. These are random things I don't watch. But for once, I'm not caught up with completely everything, so I'm going to watch them before we continue the video, right? Thing is, I have watched them. I just have to watch them again, probably for a refresher later. But before I do that, let's talk about him. At first, I didn't really know what this guy was doing on the server. He robbed some people, blah blah blah. But I think it's more or less he got unified to an evil and good person side of him. And I don't think he's going to be a villain, but I think he's going to be the main, like he's going to be important to the story going forward. I don't know how important. Hell, I don't even know why my guy's here too much. But from what I have gathered and from what I want to know, he is going to be still making content on the server. I just don't think he's going to have much importance or much of an impact on everyone else. And honestly, I expect that. Because, honestly, I thought he was going to be a villain. Completely, utterly a villain. And this video called No Deal, like Deal or No Deal thing, caught me off guard with all the other video stuff. But I'm sure we will get more and more lore on what's happening with him, with the Skyblock, with the server going forward. What I think is going to happen is most definitely not going to happen. Is he's probably going to, well, stay a good guy for now, I would say. I would say he's going to stay a good guy for now. So yeah, I think he's going to stay a good guy. I do hope he stays a good guy, because honestly, I have been waiting for like I always thought someone was going to be a villain. And I thought he was going to be that villain protagonist type deal. Or more of an anti-hero, actually. But then I realized Foxy takes that. But before we leave the idea of this guy and a theory about him, I do think it's going to be good. And I do think we're going to find out much more when he continues making videos. I don't know if this is the end of the arc, but two-parter makes me think it is the end of the arc. So, I'm safe to say that is the end of the arc. And I don't want to say that's amazing or terrible, but it is awesome to see. So honestly, congratulations to you, man. And I hope, very soon, we see much more of your content. I can't wait to see more of your story unfold. But now, it's time for the actual theorizing and the actual war. It has nothing to do with you. And I am actually shocked I didn't figure this out till highly recently. If you didn't notice, in the first ever Chaos Crystal video on the channel, all the way back here, we don't get any teasers. He's into PvP. That's all we know, right? He's into PvP. And he's on computer. He seemingly has a snarky, always active combat style. For 3 episodes, basically, I think. 3 episodes that stays like that. A snarky. So then here, still snarky. But then, during this, all the fighting, all the escaping, all the snarky remarks disappear. And instead, worry came out of nowhere. Then he goes to the end and asks what's happened here. A different pace to his always, oh, I can defeat anyone attitude he normally puts on. Then the spy episode, oh, he goes to a trial chamber. He fights a little bit. But you can tell, compared to the first episode where he was able to outsmart and out-weaponize, his gear is highly weaker on purpose. And then, the king episode, he talks to the king randomly, and then we have, who am I? What actually confused me, because I'm like, you're Foxy. But then I realized, he's not. He's not completely Foxy. From my rabbit hole of research on other media like the Blood Moon Show, Sons of Blood, These Adventures, Chaos Crystal, and other servers, I have realized the clips Foxy isn't Foxy. Because even in his logo, you can see in things how he uses armies. In shorts, he uses exploits, army, gear, power to win fights. In his logo, he must be the best at everything. But in every video, he relies on someone else. But ever since this episode right here, you know, the Redstone Town one, you haven't actually been able to see anything. He doesn't fight. All the fights past that point, other than the thing right after it about the spy, you don't see fighting. The spies, like the trial chamber. The trial chamber is the only video you see fighting, but he sucks like he does every other video. And then the fight scene in the final battle doesn't happen. You could say that's just because no one actually answered the call, no one joined, they didn't have enough people for it. But it did happen. We see our aftermath. They're wearing different armor. They have upgraded gear. The Nether King ran away. The other two got stasises pulled right after. Stasises would only activate once their totems popped. But Foxy stays, but we don't see it. And I think it's because of something called the Void. Now, if you're confused, understandably, I was too. The Void actually makes his first ever appearance all the way back during the Ninja SMP. This makes his appearance all the way back in the Lunar video for fake Luna. Because fake Luna is the void, the abyss, nothingness. But he isn't it, it uses him. What I think is happening is Foxy is the abyss, controlled by it. Hinting why you can see the difference. Foxy is the abyss and always has a connection to it, I think. But the only person who doesn't obey by the abyss, is Ninja. Always finding a loophole, always not listening. He never listens to the abyss. He always breaks rules. He always builds. He's a builder, not a fighter. Foxy's a fighter. He's a builder. But if you listen, Foxy says he's decent at building. But then in one of the videos, he says he's decent at fighting. What contradicts with other videos where he says he's a combat master. The only way you can get worse is if you aren't who you say you are. You're just a fake. That's getting more and more clear, and I think whoever is the nice side of Foxy, the builder, will soon be replaced by the nothing, by the void. By null. Now, if you enjoyed this video and would like to see more on the Chaos Crystal SMP, go check out my other videos on the topic. And of course, go and check out the other people who make content on it. Like Wolf X, who makes cool Chaos Crystal content with part 1 and 2 of the Chaos P, with his final video recently coming out. He does polls on letting you guess and have early teasers to episodes, I think. And go and check out Foxy, who posts shorts and content almost monthly, times even daily, on this topic. There's plenty of videos to see of his. Or even Wolf2009, who posts every couple of weeks or months, depending on the content. The Chaos Crystal SMP. I recommend him. Or if you want to see shortened versions of the videos, you should go to Car 2009 or even Ninja 1632. I think I might have got one of them numbered 1623 actually, sorry. And you should go and watch his shortened versions of the Chaos Crystal or full-length videos, where he posts also every now and then about the SMP to do. Or if you want to, you can go and check out this person for helping in the Chaos Crystal SMP. Or even this one. Or even this one, who also helps. Or Ryan, who also helps. Or Ryan's other account, who he still helped. Or this guy for helping make the idea more possible than it already was. Go and check out all these amazing creators, or their shorts, or even mine if you want to see Crystal SMP. I post things the second I can and make videos possible. I do my best with the limited resources I have available. So thank you for watching, and I do hope you guys like this video and the content I have to offer.